guys, it's Janae and welcome back to J Harlott's Books. And just before I start this video, my cat's like right on my bookshelf, so if you see a flying cat during any of this video, that's just what she likes to do. She likes to climb on my bookshelf because she likes the texture of it. And yeah, she's up there right now just chilling, so that's what we're doing today. I'm going to be showing you guys my July book haul. I really didn't think I got so many books until I like piled them up and I was just like, okay, so it's that type of month. I won giveaways, I went to Barnes & Noble and Books A Million like 5 times this month, and I received some ARCs, so let's just hop into it. The first book I have is The Wedding Date by Jasmine G. I've been trying to get into new adult romance, so I had to pick this up, and I know it's about like these two people meeting in an elevator, and the dude asks her, hey, can you be my +1, be my fake girlfriend to this wedding I'm going to? And she says yes, and a relationship kindles from that, so I'm really excited. I'm actually reading it in August. I'll have my TBR video for August it's my August TBR / my Disney readathon TBR, so I'll have that up soon, and odds are this video is going first, so I'll just link it when it's up, so that's how we'll do it. But yes, this is a book I got and I'm super excited to read it. The next book I have is an ARC, and it was sent to me by Rennie K. Ameo and her publishers Unfunny Press, and that is Daughters of Nier. I'm also reading this in August. Very excited. I've been anticipating this book since I found the author on Instagram, well, Bookstagram, and I'm super excited to help support her and her journey. And this is like an African fantasy. It's like Black Girl Magic meets fantasy meets like a little bit of Black Panther-esque, and I'm really excited for it. So it's gonna be awesome, and it says The Return of the Earth Mother series, and I'm super excited, and it's so beautiful, and I'm just digging this cover. The next book we have, I won it in a giveaway, and it's also an ARC. It was a book that I really wanted to get my hands on at BookCon, but sadly that did not happen because this book is very much anticipated by a lot of people, and that is A River of Royal Blood by Amanda Joy, and it's about like sisters and like I think this it's like 8 generations deep, and then something happens. There's assassins and there's queens and there's like princesses. All I know is that I am very excited about this. It's one of my most anticipated. I love the author. She's so sweet and nice and funny. I follow her on Bookstagram and Twitter, so I'm really happy I got my hands on this. The next book I have is a book I got sent by a publishing company, and Simon Schuster, y'all are awesome for sending me Slay by Brittany Morris. This is another book that I was hoping to get at BookCon, but the line was like forever long, so sadly I didn't get my hands on it then, but then they sent your girl a copy. And this is about a video gamer. She's 17 years old. She's an honors student by day, and she tutors math, and by night she has this online role-playing card game called Slay, and I think it's like hyping up of course African Americans, Black people, and then something happens with her game and she has to fix it, and I'm really super excited. I'm loving the covers of all these books. Representation matters, people, and yeah, I'm super excited and I can't wait. You can tell my cat's making me nervous because I feel like she's just going to jump down any minute and just not care. The next book we have, I purchased myself. I heard about this book a few years ago on Bookstagram. I saw a picture of it and I thought it was really pretty, but then it flew off my radar, but then I saw it at Barnes & Noble. I was like, I remember this. And that is Ink by Alice Broadway, and I hope I said your last name right. And I love the concept of this book because it says, from the second you're born, every achievement, every failing, every significant moment, all immortalized on your skin. I personally do want tattoos in the future. I think tattoos are just a work of art, and I do see my body as a canvas, so I love the idea of tattoos, but our main character, her father dies, and from all the tattoos that are on his body, he was a very honorable man, and like, you know, it's just like he's about to, like, his death is not honorable, but like he's like leaving the earth in a very like high standards, but then they find a tattoo on him that symbolizes the worst crime anybody can commit in their society. So of course the main character like tries to figure out like what happened and like the dark secrets within, and I'm really excited about this. I do want to pick this book up soon. Maybe I'll fit it in the August TBR. I don't know. I didn't mention it in my book because mainly my TBR was basically for the Disney readathon, so maybe I'll have a separate TBR and put this on there too. The next book we have, I was at Family Dollar and I was so surprised that the book was there that I told myself, how could we not get it? And that is The Becoming of Noah Shaw by Michelle Hodkins. And I know this is the series based off the other series before this, the other trilogy before this, The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer. And I know somewhat about it. I think she's like a ghost or something, and then she like meets this boy, Noah Shaw, and everything like that. I know I can't read this first, I have to read the other trilogy first, but I did hear a lot of good things about both, so I just picked it up. Plus it was $1. Like, I just could not say no to $1. Like, who could? It's a book, it's a hardcover, and it's in like perfect condition, and like I said, it was $1, so why not? The next book I have is the only book in this pile that I've actually read, and that is The Unfunny Mooners by Christina Lauren. And this is my first romance book, like my first like new adult romance book, and I did enjoy it. I'm debating on giving it a 3.5 or 4 stars. It's about this sister, her name is Olive, and she basically goes on her twin sister's honeymoon because everybody in the wedding party got sick, and she goes on it with the groom's brother, and it all, like, everything happens, and I really enjoyed it. I wanted to become a movie so bad because every time I was reading it, I could see like what was going on in my head, and I was just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So I enjoyed it a lot, and my blog post review should be coming soon. Maybe I'll do a video review. I only really do video reviews on like books I give like solid 4 stars or solid 5 stars, but if you guys are interested, I'll still do it. But of course a blog post review will be up on my book blog, and I'll leave that link down below when I have it ready. The next book we have is another book that I have heard about, and then it flew off my radar. Then I went to Books A Million and I was just like, I remember this book, and that is The Hummingbird Dagger by Cindy Anstey. And it says what she can't remember could be deadly, and it's about this girl. She gets into this like carriage ride accident, and she does not remember who she even is, and she's on the doorstep of this like family, and she meets of course this, you know, nice looking guy and his sister, and they're trying to help her like discover like what happened to her and who she is. And I think it's like a mystery, and I really can't wait to pick it up and read it. This is another book where it's just like I really want to pick it up soon, so maybe that'll happen. And yeah, the next couple of books I have, I won in a giveaway in June, and it was like a giveaway an author was hosting on Twitter, and it had other authors involved. So I'm just going to show you the books and the titles because, to be honest, I do not know anything about these books. Some of them, 2 of them sounded really interesting and something that I would want to read, and then the other 2 just came along with them, so got the good deal with that one. And that is The Last Word. I'm like looking at it, I'm like, what does that say? The Last Word by Samantha Hastings. I'm sorry if I said your last name wrong. This is an ARC, and this comes out, well, it's already out because it came out just July. It doesn't say a date, but it comes out this July. And I think it's a historical fiction because it takes place in 1861. And it says, when one story ends, another begins. And that sounds really cool. The next book we have looks like a thriller just by, you know, the looks of it. And it's Every Stolen Breath by Kimberly Gabriel. And it says, the swarm killed her father. She's next. So this sounds like a mystery thriller. and it sounds really interesting. I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is an ARC. This doesn't come out until November 5th, so hopefully every ARC I receive, even if it's unsolicited, I'm gonna try to read before the publishing date so I can have like all opinions out, because I kind of feel obligated. Don't you guys ever feel obligated to like read an ARC even if you just want it or got it sent to you like without asking? Like, I always feel obligation that I have to read all of my ARCs before they come out, or at least try to. The next book we have is Midsummers Mayhem by Rajini Lacroix. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. And this looks so good. This looks so cute. She's like holding like little pastries and macaroons and cupcakes and stuff like that. Like, my inner fat kid is screaming. And I believe this is a middle grade. Yep, it's 11-year-old Mimi Maxon comes from a big Indian American family, the youngest of four. She feels invisible, but her dream of proving herself seems possible when she enters a contest at the brand new bakery in town. Aww. But when Mimi's dad, a renowned food writer, mysteriously loses his highly owned sense of taste, she worries she'll never be able to bake something impressive enough to propel her to her fame. Oh, this sounds really cute. I'm going to try to get into middle grade 2 this year, and I feel like I can relate to this character already because I love to cook and I love to bake, and I feel like we'll have a lot in common, and she's really stinking cute. And the last book we have is We Rule the Night by Claire Eliza Bartlett. And this seems like it's a fantasy. Their realm is the night, their realm is the air, the Union's women fly for you, even unto death. The world began to darken, a massive shape dispelled the dust and ash, death streaming in for a final kiss. This sounds very dark and mysterious, and I love the cover. I think that's like a phoenix, and you see like this silhouette of like a city, and that's really freaking cool. But yeah, those are the little books that I won in a giveaway. And that's really awesome. And the last thing I received this month is my magazine, my Setsy summer issue magazine, and I already loved it. I like flipped through it, I read some of the articles, and if you guys would like to get your hands on one, I'll leave the link down below. And yeah, those are all the books and magazines I received. Let's see if I can pick these up. It's not that bad. Like, it could be worse, guys. It really could. But yeah, these are all the new babies, and I just don't know where I'm gonna put them yet. So yay, new bookshelf probably, hopefully, maybe sometime soon. But that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys have a great day, and remember, always love your books. Bye.